Ladies and gentlemen, in the 2012 presidential election, Americans will be concerned about many issues, both foreign and domestic. I'm here in the White House with Barack Obama to clarify his positions on some of those issues. Mr. President, let me ask you a few questions about your administration's practices and procedures. I'll begin with immigration policy. Many foreigners want to live in the United States. What is your message to them?
Walk right in, sit right down. Daddy, let your mind roll on.
I see. And how would you summarize your economic policy?
Come on, baby, let the good time roll.
Before you became president, your views were more moderate. What changed your mind?
I fell in with bad companions.
Mr. President, what financial suggestion can you make to Americans?
Sha-la-la-la-la-la, live for today. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, live for today.
And don't worry about tomorrow. Hey.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la, live for today.
For today.
You practice what you preach. Haven't you been reckless in your massive federal spending?
Don't think twice, it's alright.
But, Mr. President, perhaps we should think twice. When dollars are plentiful, where do consumer prices go?
Higher and higher, baby.
Aren't you worried about the ill effects of enormous inflation?
I don't care what consequence it brings.
Mr. President, in this era of globalization, economic policy cannot be divorced from foreign policy. Please state your opinion of European central bankers. Most of your administration's European affairs are conducted by your Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton. How did you first meet Ms. Clinton?
She came in through the bathroom window.
Having made such a dramatic entrance, what did she do next?
She bent down and turned around and gave me a wink.
Mr. President, European nations have confronted Ms. Clinton with a sudden spate of unforeseen crises. In her job, the stress is intense. How has she responded?
She's come undone. She didn't know what she was headed for. And when I found what she was headed for, it was too late.
I gather that Ms. Clinton isn't of much use to you. What did Ms. Clinton need from the White House that would have made her a valuable member of your cabinet?
She wanted truth, but all she got was lies.
Mr. President, when Hillary Clinton lost her grip on international affairs, she was unaware of her failings. You must be disappointed in everyone at the State Department.
Didn't anybody tell her? Didn't anybody see?
Now, let's turn our attention to more personal matters. During your first term in office, was there something that you repeatedly attempted but could never accomplish?
No matter what I
I could never disguise all my little white lies.
Mr. President, before you began to work in Washington, D.C., did you receive any specific advice?
Mama told me not to come. Mama told me not to come. That ain't the way to live, but no.
Mr. President, Washington is home to hundreds of political pundits and commentators. When you hear those experts discuss your administration, how do you feel? All right, forget the pundits and commentators. How do your fellow politicians treat you?
These little minds tear you into.
And, Mr. President, how do you feel about that?
You know that I'm mighty man.
Washington is a political town, but surely you have some genuine friends here. Don't they support you in your decisions?
Over and over, my friend says I'm a fool.
Mr. President, when you first arrived in the White House, you were relaxed, confident, and personable. Now you're afraid and ashamed. You're mighty mad, and you feel like a fool. I wonder why this transformation occurred.
Seasons change and so did I. You need not wonder why. You need not wonder why.
So, your personality has been permanently injured by the vicious political climate of Washington, D.C. Do you have a final remark about that?
It is